All right, we are here at Miami Marquetta with Art from Everclear. Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Good to be back, man. Sold out show this time.
Yeah. The whole tour is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, was it 16 dates?
16 dates.
Which...
And all but 4 sold out, and those 4 were like within 100. So, yeah, I mean, all of Queensland, all that sold out, and WA, we got 2 sold out, and one of the others that's getting close. And it just shows that how people in Australia have always just really accepted this band. I mean, when we first came over here, I think I told you the story, but we got off the plane, and there was like 500 or 600 people with signs and stuff, and it's like the Beatles. I'm like, we'd never seen that, even in the States, and that was really special, and it still is. And we try to repay it by coming back. We come back every 2-3 years, you know.
And we appreciate that because a lot of us have been at that point with you back then, and then obviously the next generations come through, and it's going on and on.
I mean, if these were all ages shows, dude, there'd be teenagers here.
Yeah.
I mean, in the States, I'd say 30% on this last on the Sparkle and Fade tour we did a couple months ago. I'd say 30% Neville was like late teens, early 20s. They weren't even born when these records were on the radio.
Isn't that wild?
It's wild. And it just shows you they're glomming onto 90s rock because 90s rock was authentic, classic rock and roll. Because all of us that were making music in the 90s, we all grew up in the 70s and 60s when there was classic rock and roll, where it came from.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I think what the kids tell me, I talk to them, they're like, man, there's just not that today, you know?
Yeah, it's true. It is true. And it's so authentic. And of course, 30 years of this amazing, incredible thing that kicked it all off. What a journey, dude. I mean, do you remember that moment that this thing just changed everything? Was there a particular thing where you went, we're not in Kansas anymore?
Well, there's a few of those moments.
Yeah.
There was a few of those moments. I mean, when I made the record and we mixed it and everything, and then I went and mastered it with Bob Ludwig, who's done like all the biggest acts, and
legend.
That was just amazing. And going back to my room after that and playing the rough CD not the rough CD, but the mixed CD of all the mastering, like timed out like an album. I mean, I started getting so excited because it sounded like a real album. And I made albums before, but it didn't have that compression, didn't have that sheen to it.
Yeah.
And I called my wife and I called the guys in the band, and I was just like out of my mind. That was one of those moments. We played a show. I remember played a show in Washington, D.C. to about 87,000 people. It was part of a radio, lots of bands, big bands. But I heard 87,000 people singing Santa Monica, and like loud. And I never felt like that before. That was probably the moment right there. Man, okay, we're on to something.
That's so cool. That feeling. That would have been like electricity.
I still feel
body,
it. I still get the hairs on the back of my neck when I think about it. I seen a picture of this huge, it was a fisheye picture of me on stage. My hair's all long. I need a haircut. And because I was touring so much, so I wasn't taking care of my hair. And man, all these people, it was just unreal. And there was moments like that where, like getting that call saying your album went gold, which means in the States we sold 500,000 copies, and then getting the call a month later, it's gone platinum. And taking my mom to the platinum party, and MTV Music was there, MTV News was there, and it was a big deal.
Yeah.
They had a red line, there was paparazzi. I'm like, the fuck is this? Yeah,
man.
And then with Afterglow, it got bigger, and with the next record, so we've had a pretty amazing career.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're very grateful for it.
And the thing I love about this album is I had a little stereo about this big, and I went to Kmart, I got the album, I put it in, And I thought, I'll just crank it up a little bit. Man, this thing had so much guts. The speakers on that little thing, just woo. And that's the thing I love about it. When it kicks in, still to this day, it's like a kick to the chest.
Like Electro, where it starts with a little guitar intro, and then it's yeah.
Blows your hair back.
Yeah.
If you got some.
Well, that's the idea. Yeah. I used to have more.
Yeah, me too.
Shit happens.
Yeah. But that's great, man. Of course, one thing I did want to ask you about, when you turn it around, I used to stare at this for a long time and wanted to know that banner in the background.
Okay, that poster right there. So this is the house that we were living in, a really crappy house. Me and my second wife and our daughter, my oldest daughter, were living in a place affectionately known as Felony Flats.
Oh, wow.
Where there was plenty of meth labs. And when we got signed to Capitol and I have money, I told my wife to, I went on tour that summer, 94, and I said, here's some money. Go get us a house, good neighborhood, where you like it. I need a basement. I get the basement. You get everything. Yep. You can pick everything else. I don't care about it. And that's the house. And that's the garage that we didn't really use as a garage. We didn't use it as to rehearse either. We just did that for the shot. But that poster is a thank you poster from my daughter's preschool, kindergarten. Well, before kindergarten, like she was 4. No, she was 2 or 3.
Wow. And
she was a toddler. And my wife worked at that school, and we went in there and played for them acoustic. And they made that poster, so we hung it up back there.
That's so cool. Have you still got it?
No.
No, it's long gone?
Lost it in the divorce, I'm sure.
Oh, man. But that's I've always loved that shot. It's such a cool shot.
It's a great shot.
It is. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a great shot. But, of course, when this album did come out, I found, look, you might disagree. There was the pre-Nirvana world and the post-Nirvana world.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
And
anyone who doesn't give credit to Nirvana for the bands that happened then, you're not being honest with yourself. And I know there's guys in bands, I don't want to name them.
Yeah, I know.
But they're like, you know who they are.
Yeah. But with that, though, after that, the radio seemed to have changed.
It did.
A lot of vocalists seemed to, I don't know if it was an industry thing or it was just the style of the time, but they were doing the, the like that mumble sort of thing.
No, they were all sounding like Eddie Vedder. Like Eddie Vedder or Lane Staley.
That's right.
And I didn't sound like that.
No, because you had this kind of punk rock thing mixed with maybe
country.
Phil and Not from
little blues.
Man,
I grew up listening to those guys.
Yeah.
That had flavor, that weren't so white.
Yeah.
And I mean, from 93 on to 98, you could see bands that have one hit or whatever that all sounded like someone out of Seattle.
Yeah.
And I just tried to sound like myself. And I think that might have kept us from being bigger, but I think we did okay.
I think you cut that. No, I think it helped you cut through all the noise.
I think so.
And you still sound, fucking incredible.
Well, we'll see.
No. Take it from someone. I've seen you live and you still manage to people singing along and you sound amazing. And you're still doing an amazing job. Thanks, all these years later, bro.
30-some years later, right?
Yeah. It's wild. And
we're grateful.
I know I've got to let you go, but I need the scoop, man. I need the scoop. New album.
Yeah, new album.
On the way.
Yeah.
In the can.
No, not even close.
Okay.
No, I'm writing it right now. We're gonna start recording in January, and we'll do a few songs in a month and finish those and do a few months. We hope to have it out next year. We'll see.
Man, put me down. I'll give you my wallet now, and you can take Put me down for all the copies.
Okay, all the copies.
All the copies. My wife's like, no, you don't.
No.
You can have 2.
We want to have another house.
Yeah, no, that's it. Well, brother, thank you so much again for taking the time.
Sure. It's great to see you.
You too, man. And like, thank you for this incredible record.
You know, there's a 30th anniversary coming out. It's already on digital. You can get it on iTunes.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's the 30th anniversary remastered. And I think 10 or 8 songs from the 10 songs. So it's a double album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case,
Isn't that green?
here's my wallet now.
Okay, well that's out. That's out January 16th. The
Done.
vinyl, and then a little bird told me that there's going to be a record store day version in March
That's unreal, man.
with more tracks from the vaults.
Oh, dude. Have you got much in the vault?
Apparently, yeah. Capitol let me in there. Can't believe it.
Brother, thank you so much. I love you and respect all your work.
Thank you, brother.
Here's to many more years of rock and roll for
Yeah,
you.
man. Absolutely.
Thank you, man.
Thanks.